It is like 6:30 in the morning and I'm freezing and at Dunkin' Donuts. Alright, so it is currently like 11 o'clock. I've made 2 coffee stops already. I made one at like 6:30 this morning, and I made another one at 8:30 onto Dunkin', and then I went to Starbucks. That's the day it's gonna be. It actually started out like at 30 degrees. It was freezing this morning, and now it's like 44. And it's supposed to be around like 50, 52 down in Columbus. I'm about 2 hours north of Columbus, so it's chillier. I have lake effect because we live right by Lake Erie. Yeah, now I'm kind of just scrambling to get my apartment clean so my cats can destroy it for me because they love me. But my boyfriend's going to be coming in and checking on them while I'm gone, since I will be gone today, tomorrow, which is Friday, Saturday, and like I don't know what time we'll be home Sunday, so yeah. So I'll just take you guys with me, and at some point I will show you what I am dressed in today because I don't look like a barrel racer, let alone a Western rider. So it's Congress Day, Holland Day. You never know. Hi Ford, you're not going. She's not going. I wish. No, you're not going. Where's your sister? Where's Sissy? No? Okay. Alright, I'm just going to explain to you what I have on. I have a Roxy hoodie on. It's not really a hoodie, but there we go. It's snuggly and it's really warm. It's meant for skiing. So it just got a nice kangaroo pocket. And these tingies. It's great. And then I've got these Lululemon leggings on that have pockets. Thank you, Lulu. You're the bomb. And these Gore-Tex, I think they're all-weather, all-purpose boots. They were my mom's. And now I wear them because it's cold. And I have hunter jumper vibes going on, but you know, we're gonna go barrel race in the cold. The cold is so cold. Stella found a string to my boot. And this is what I'm dealing with as I'm trying to leave. Ow! Rotten. Stella, mommy go bye-bye. Alright guys, we're gonna get on for evening ride. There's Gucci's saddle and saddle pad. I'm thinking I'm gonna ride her tonight in my draw bit. Gives me a little bit more control. It's a little bit different mouthpiece by a lot that she races in. Just kind of, yeah, gives me more control of her body. And when, you know, she's a little fired up and ready to go, it keeps her a little more like, oh, this is what mom wants. This is what we do. I do not race her in it, but I do nitpick in it because it helps a lot. I just wanted to share with you guys what we're riding in this weekend. She's got her Mandy's Custom Tack breast collar on. Not sponsored, just really like it. It's really pretty and flingy, and it only comes out for rodeos or the Congress. I will not be running her in these Prodigy slip boots. I will be running her in my classic equine slip boots because those are my favorites. The Circle Y pad. It's a 30 by 30 for her short little body and my tiny little saddle because I'm 22 and I ride in a 13-inch saddle. So there's that. Yeah, that's kind of all I have for you guys right now tonight. So, you ready to go ride? Yeah. We going to go practice. Munchie. Girl's on a mission. Help me. I need help. I just want to come on and talk to you guys about my runs and break it down, especially since probably won't happen. But if people start viewing and giving their input on my runs and what I did and what I could have done, should have done to be even better, or just have a better run for me to be proud of, one that I know that I can put out there versus the 2 runs that I did put out, which I'm not complaining because that was the best we could give those 2 days at the Congress, even though they weren't our best runs. Like, that's all we could put out, and that's what we gave, and it got us where it got us. It got us a championship, and it still got us 21st out of like 200 plus head in the senior division. So I'm not so worried about it, but I did want to break down and talk to you more about what happened.
Red Sally. Ultra Pilots go. Sandusky, Iowa, 8758, 1806, be standing by. 76, 18, 25th, in drop runs. Fifteen, 264, 15.264.
I just wanted to let you guys know that I did not intend for this video to come out as sassy as it did, starting right about this point. So I apologize for that. It kind of sounds like as though someone was already attacking me for my runs, and that's not how I meant it to come across. So I'm sorry for that. So please enjoy the rest of this video. So essentially, well. Friday morning was my senior run at the Congress, and if you don't know, that is based on the horse's age, and Gucci is 7 years old, and I think the senior age is 6 and up, where the junior age is 5 and younger. So like your 3-year-olds to your 5-year-olds, but most 3-year-olds are maturity horses and wouldn't be running at the Congress. So, I don't know. And what happened Friday morning in the senior barrels at the Quarter Horse Congress was, it was 8 a.m. I was running about 2.5 hours of sleep. I don't know how much Gucci got. Hopefully she got more than I did. She's usually a very, like, let me run, let me go type of horse. She's not the horse that you are fighting to get to the arena. She's the one that you're fighting to collect her thoughts so you can collect your thoughts so you can get into the chute and get out in the arena the way you're supposed to. And we walked on up there. Like, that's unheard of for us. Usually, like, I am pulling with all my might just to hold her so she doesn't push forward. And yeah, no, we both just moseyed up there. I was too tired to realize what was going on, and she wasn't awake, and I didn't grab her nose before we took off, and I think that's why we got lost going to the first barrel. And there's what I like to say, there's a ghost barrel, and we're the only ones that saw it, and we turned it 9 feet, well, probably not 9 feet, but 9 feet behind the first barrel, and then it just threw our whole run off. Like, there was nothing left after that. We bowed off of it really wide coming out. We barely made it to the second. I lifted her like the entire way there, trying to get her back where she needed to go in line with the barrel to turn the barrel, and I actually didn't have a bad barrel. So that's the best one of that run. So there's a positive. A positive. We had, our second barrel was the best barrel of that run. Positive note. Keep brain here, not down here. Oh, then we go to the third, and I think it finally clicked in her head, like, oh, we're running a race, like, I gotta go, and all we had was run. We had no turn, and it was a crumbling run, but we still ran a 15.2, which is a really good time in that Coliseum. It's not our personal best, but it was our personal best that we could put out Friday morning. So I'm not disappointed in my run. I know it could have been better, but that's what she could give me. That's what I could give her, and we weren't really on the same page as far as racing. And I mean, we still got 21st out of 200 plus head. Plus, we were running against NFR backup horses and American horses. So, you know what? We did all right. We did it. It was okay. Yeah. I had this friend, and they were like, oh, well, what bit do you use? Oh, you need to go back and do this tonight your ride. Back up. Before you tell me, because she already told me, I had my horse professionally trained. I've had her since a 2-year-old. I didn't know anything about barrels. I came from the pleasure circuit. Okay, I showed AQHA, like Western Pleasure, all around events, and so I always did the 4-H contesting. I wanted to do both in the AQHA circuit. So my horse was professionally trained, and I learned so much. I'm still learning. I'm still with them. I've been with them 5 years, and I love it. It worked for me. It's helped me, and now it's helped me train my own horse and keep my horses trained and tuned and schooled and ready to go. But before you go right to saying, oh, you need a different bit. Oh, you need to go home and do this. Oh, this horse does that. No. Back up. Gucci is a horse that goes out there and gives you the same run 99% of the time. If she makes a mistake, it's on the rider. It is not her. And I am a sole believer that no matter what you do, 98% the rider and 2% the horse. The horse is going to do whatever you ask it to do. If you're asking it to do something wrong and you're not happy with what it's doing, well, you're asking the wrong way and you expect your horse to do it the right way. So I'm a firm believer in that stuff. Gucci didn't need a bit change. She didn't really need to be schooled. We did go back later. It was Saturday night because we both had an off day Saturday. We ran Friday and Sunday. And I did go through and just kind of rate her a little bit and slow her down at the barrels just went over her frame and her body and her positioning. And then I cruised her through just like, I think 3 times. We ended on a really good note. One of the girls we raced with was like, that was a beautiful run. And in my head, I'm going, I really hope I didn't just blow my run. Like, really hope that wasn't the run I needed for tomorrow. It wasn't. So, before everyone's like, oh, you need to do this and do that. No, she's not a robot. She's gonna go out there and she's gonna make mistakes from time to time. It's like a professional athlete. Like, they can only do so much and then they're gonna have one off day or one off weekend. It happens, especially with horses. Like, you're going to have 3 really good days. You could have a month that just sucks. It's called progression. And even when you're way up here at the very tippy top, you're still going to fall. And then you're going to climb again. It's life. It happens to everyone. It happens to everything. Species. It's what happens. So, no, I don't need to change my bit. No, I don't need to go home and drill. No. Rider here needs to remember what she's doing in the chute to give her horse the better opportunity. So my runs at the Congress and my mistakes, always, every run, fall on me.
Go 88 in the draw, 76-88. Lady Red Sally. Ultimately's coat, Sandusky of Ohio. 89th in the draw, 69.50 B, standing by.
It was freezing. Like, I had on 5 layers, and I was cold. I mean, I wanted to get in and run my race so I could, like, leave. I didn't even care. I was like, I'm cold, let's go home. I kind of warmed her up really early just because it was so cold. I pulled her out about 45 minutes before we ran and just did probably 15 minutes of just trotting, both, like, total, but both directions. Just to get her muscles really warmed up and loose and just comfortable. And then I kind of just let her chill for a little bit. We walked around and just let her kind of relax and just kind of be there. The closer we got towards our draw and our drag, the more I started to actually warm her up. And I always started with trotting again because we were just walking. And so we trotted some more, we loped some more. I did a little bit of counter arcing, I did a little bit of quick turns just to really wake her up. And I know better than to stand in, like, at the Congress, there's a tent that your drag sits in before they run you. And I knew better than to go up there before my drag, or even, like, just, I knew better. Because, one, she gets really feisty, her adrenaline gets going, and that's that. You know, adrenaline. Strong pony. 100-pound me can't, it's difficult. So, we went up there. I was supposed to be 5th out in my drag. I was excited. I was 88th. I ran at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, yeah, this is my draw. Like, we're going to have a great run. And so, yeah. I went up there and I found out I was 1st in my drag. And everybody was laughing at me because I was asking people, do you want to trade draws? Like, do you want to be 1st out? Like, I don't like that pressure, especially being 1st out in your class and in your drag. Like, you run a hot time, everyone's gunning for that time. Like, all eyes are on you. Everyone wants that run. And so I was sitting there just like, I don't want to go 1st. I don't want to be 1st. Someone else go. Like, I'll give it to you. Just go. I ended up being 1st out, and I thought, in the chute, I grabbed a hold of her and was kissing at her, kind of bumping her a little bit, making her just really want to, like, go. And she went. It felt like we were floating. We still kind of blew our 1st barrel because Jackie here forgot to tip her nose a little bit before taking off. Yeah, I make mistakes. But, I mean, she still came right around. It was perfect. She came back actually right in line where she was supposed to be. Had probably the best 2nd barrel I've had in probably 2 years on her. I mean, she didn't really get down and dig, but the ground was so weird, like, I couldn't blame her. But she still just, every stride just came right around. She didn't short step me like she does sometimes, which I think is more my fault. But just went straight to the 3rd, and then we get to the 3rd. This horse was working, she was running, and then all of a sudden we weren't. We were going down, and her, like, going into the 3rd barrel, her whole bottom end just, like, started to slide and slide and slide, and there was nothing I could do. Like, when a horse's hind end goes out, there's nothing the rider can do except try to keep pushing them forward to help them get back up under themselves or to completely back off. Now, all I could do was just try and get her body over to the way she was falling. And somehow it felt like someone just picked us right up and she just kept going. Like, nothing happened, I got this, we're running, I'm going. And that's what she did. I mean, it just felt like someone picked us up and phew, off we went. And I didn't even know what time we ran. I just knew, like, she was running hard, she was moving. And that was that. That's all I knew. Thank you for watching my video. I'm really sorry there wasn't a whole lot of vlogging. It was really difficult. It was really cold out. Everything was dying instantly. Like, anything that was a phone or a camera, like, it died immediately in the freezing cold weather that Ohio likes to give us. So, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click like and subscribe down below. And with any questions or comments, leave them down below as well. Thank you. Bye.